Woman calls out the double standards when stylists charge for late clients but don't compensate for making clients wait. Honey, which is why I do my own hair. I think that stylists are or hairdressers or beauticians, the names have changed so many times over the years, which is why I've learned how to do my own hair. I think that they're the most talented, brilliant men and women on the earth. They can take something and take nothing and make it into something gorgeous. You can change a person's whole outlook on who they are or who they think they want to be. Stylists are magicians with their hands. I mean, they can add, take away, do so much. But I think sometimes a lot of these stylists are very arrogant, and a lot of them believe that you need them. No, they need you. No, isn't I meant to say no. You need the clients. You won't be a beautician or a stylist without the clients. And you taking advantage of people is always a mistake.
So let me get this straight. If I'm late to my appointment, you can either charge me a fee or cancel the appointment altogether. But when I get there on time and you don't start on me right away, or you don't start on me until about 15, 20, 35, 45 minutes to an hour, is there any repercussion? Is it what?
So they can charge a late fee or cancel your appointment if you're late. What if you calling them and you're on your way? Is that what they do now? Is that what they do? They cancel your appointment if you're late? And I used to be back in the day that there would be like girls, they handle like 2 and 3 people heads at a time. Like one girl would just be arriving in, the other girl would be underneath the dryer, the other girl's getting her hair washed, the other girl is. It's like, why do y'all overbook yourself like that and be so greedy? And then they got these calendar apps that you have to book and then you have to leave a deposit. Like not no $50, $75 deposit. They want you to pay $150, $200 deposit. I'm like, how much is the style? And then you don't even take me on time. You don't even try to be courteous and use your good manners to take me on time. That's some bull.
What are you doing then? Are you going to take some money off the bill? Because sometimes that happens and the styles don't even apologize. Because I know for a fact, I'm pretty much going to be 5-10 minutes late anywhere I go. It's just my nature. I apologize when I get there. Okay, if you got a fee, whatever, I pay for it. That's fine. But what about all the times that you get to your appointment on time or maybe early and you sitting there waiting, watching them do everybody else's hair?
I've done that before. I haven't always done my hair. And sometimes you want to treat yourself. You want to be like, okay, I want to treat myself. And I like big hair. I don't like no flat hair to my damn head. I like my hair to be big. And one time I went to this girl, my hair was just as flat as a mushroom. I was so mad that I spent all that money on that lady doing my hair. And I had to watch her do other people's hair. And so sometimes they forget that you're there. I'm like, girl, you got my deposit. Or I have an appointment. Oh, you do? You got it? What? Oh, you saw me when I walked in here. Why is this like the going personality thing that goes on with these stylists? I just don't understand. And I agree with her. If you're late getting to me doing my damn hair, you need to take some money off of that. Because you're already doing you've clearly overbooked, or you probably was late coming in there. So you started on the girl before me late, which means you're going to be starting on me late, which I might have an event that I have to go to that night or a party, or I just want to be cute. So what could have been an easy hour, maybe 2-hour appointment, I'm there for 6 hours. And getting braids, oh Lord, please. At least some of the Africans are doing better with having 2 or 3 people work on your head at a time. At least they're doing that. But these other stylists, they might have a shampoo girl to shampoo the person's hair. But when you want all that stuff, the 22 inches and all the inches and sew-ins and colors and stuff like that, they can be very rude, and their hair sometimes look like a damn mess sometimes. But they will pull out a wad of money, giving you change back. This was like back in the day. You see how long it's been for me. But it's like, man, I thought that it had gotten a little bit better. But to hear that these people still be running late, still don't care, don't have the good manners that God gave them to at least say, "You go, girl, Miss Shar, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, let me give you a $20 discount, because I was late. I'm sorry." Because you're gonna get your coin. You just got paid from the previous person. Or you probably know that if everybody's late because you're late, you ain't gonna hardly make a lot of profit because everybody that comes in that day or that afternoon, you got to pay them something out of your pocket or you got to give them a discount because you're late all the damn time. That's a shame. That is a
They're talking on
shame.
the phone, taking their lunch, cackling with all their, the other stylists, and they don't start on you right away. Okay, my appointment time is at 1, and you don't start on me till 1:35. What we doing? Is it going to be some type of discount? Is it because y'all know we need our hair done? We wouldn't have booked the appointment. We did need our hair done, so we kind of at y'all's mercy. But you get to charge a fee for us being late. But what we get to do?
Facts. Facts is. I mean, like I said, I think the stylists are the most amazing magicians on this earth. I mean, when you're a celebrity or if you have people who have alopecia, how you can literally create a whole style for them. It's like when people used to cry about not having hair or really thinning hair. Now you can't even tell because some people will have a wig on, some people will have a half and half. You just don't know what people, have going on. So a lot of them know that they're necessary, but thank God for YouTube. Because YouTube will teach you a thing or two about doing hair, your own hair or somebody else's. Yeah, you got to be licensed in your state, depending on where you live, to be, to work on other people's hair. But what I tell you, I thank the Lord for YouTube. I learned so much about hair. One of my girlfriends, I do her locks, and they're micro locks. They're micros. They're probably as long as this young lady's hair on the picture. When we started, they were probably as short as mine. So I've been doing her hair for like about 7 years. So her hair is like almost booty length. And if she probably would have went to a beautician, God knows that girl would probably still be sitting there. And guess what? I learned all of this techniques on YouTube. I used to have a channel because I had locks at one time, and I'd show people how to do micro locks and using a crochet hook. So it's like this was before the lock tools were out, and sister locks were that popular. Sister lock is not as popular as it used to be, but you had to be certified for that. It was a lot. Like I said, I have a passion for hair, and I'm not a stylist. I'm a kitchen beautician. I will make it work for myself, and if my friend, I do her hair. But I think that it's sad that stylists do take for granted that when the customer comes, that you don't really give them the attention that they need, especially when it's at the scheduled time. Like she said, because we know our hair gonna get done. That's a no brainer. We know that. But if I'm there at 1 o'clock and my appointment is at 1 and you don't take me to 1:35, shouldn't I get some type of compensation? Especially when I see you around there kicking and cackling with your friend or on the phone with your boo, or you eating lunch, or it's like it's so sad. Where's the standards when it comes to the stylist? Back in the day, when you were the older women who had the stove and the pressing comb, how your hair used to smell like hot hair grease when you walked out. Those ladies had standards. Those ladies had a pride for styling. They were beauticians, and they had such a pride. They put that grease on the back of their hand. Their hand would be shiny, and they would press your hair. They had a pride for that. They don't. Some of these girls just don't have it no more, and men, they don't have it. It's not there. Everybody wants to be famous on the internet. They want all these clients, and when they get them, they can't handle them. So it's like, I don't mean to be going on a rant. I have a whole thing that, about stylists and beauticians and stuff. But when I saw this, I had to do a reaction because it's true. It's true. It's true. That's why I learned how to do mine. Cut it, natural. I don't care too much for wigs because wigs are hot, and I'm getting older. I'm getting hot. But I will make what I have work for me. And that's what I learned on this wonderful place right here called YouTube. They've helped me out so many times over the years. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that stylists have changed? I mean, I'm a lady in my almost mid 50s, and it's definitely a damn difference compared to what it was back in the 80s and 90s when we used to get our hair done. It's just different. It's different. It's not the same. It's like I don't know, like an enterprise. It really is. So let me know your thoughts. Bye.